and African Americans in a racially oppressed world, racially oppressed country, that's dominated by Caucasian people. Basically, what happens is you have this dual or double consciousness where we operate as African American people, right, in an African American world, but we also are operating as African American people in a dominated country. We're talking about America, dominated a country that's dominated, excuse me, by Caucasian people. And what happens, guys, is that level of frustration is like you can't be who you are because you have to be conscious of how you're viewed in a Caucasian dominated country. So I went fishing a couple days ago, and I was at the boat dock because my uncle ran out of gas, and this older, Caucasian woman who was clearly intoxicated, right? Clearly intoxicated. This was Tuesday, whatever. I don't know what day it was. She said to me, I had a GoPro on my chest because I record my fishing videos. She says, why do you have that fishing video? Why do you have that on your chest? Is it to record the abuse that's happening to black people? There's a lot of that going on right now. And when she said that, I was like fuming out of my ears. And she actually have a fishing bluff that I wear over my face so I don't get sunscreen. So I had it around my neck. She kind of like gently grabbed it. She was joking. It's something you would do to like your friends. She grabbed it. She was like, yeah, because like some people are getting choked. And literally when she did that, like I wanted to literally like choke her and like push her in the water. But remember, guys, the context in which I'm talking about, right? This theory of this double conscious theory that W.E.B. Du Bois coined, in that as an African American, but really as a minority, right? I was thinking in that situation, say I'm a black male in a town that's predominantly white, right? If I lay hands on this older Caucasian woman, few things are going to happen to me, right? I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to possibly get injured or maybe even killed, right? I have a wife and son at home, so I can't react. I can't, and it's, excuse my language, it's really effed up because, again, I'm tired. All this stuff is going on in the world, and we're tired of being abused and seeing this stuff. And we just like a normal person, if somebody hurt you, you hurt them back. Like, not to say that's okay, but like, she shouldn't have said those hurtful things to me, guys. I was literally doing nothing. I was waiting for my uncle at the boat dock. I had a fishing pole in my hand, like, literally, like. And also, like, one thing that I'm insecure about is like when I'm around, like, I was in a town with like a lot of rich, white people. I feel as though I have to like say, hey, I'm a doctor. Hey, I have a college degree, because that makes me not like an angry black man, right? And it's a weird insecurity because it's like, why do I have to justify my existence? I'm a nice person. You take away doctor, you take away the fact that I'm a teacher. I'm a nice person. Like, I don't do, I'm not like aggressive or mean or a person like that. I'm a nice guy. You take away my titles, I'm still a nice guy. But again, back to this theory, guys, this double consciousness theory, where as a black person or a minority, you have to think and live and exist as being black, but also you have to think and exist as being black in a white world, in a white country, excuse me. So that's the frustration. I'm sorry to talk long, but that's the frustration, right? This situation happened to me. And it just hurt. It literally, I have a headache talking about it because it's so frustrating. Like, I really, it's upsetting and it's like scary. This is what's on the news. I don't want to see this stuff in the news. I just want to live a good life and be happy be with my son and teach you guys and work with Mr. Lewis. And like, you know what I mean? We have a good thing going. I don't want to, it's like, no one wants to see this. So it's depressing. It hurts, and it's PTSD. A lot of people were sharing the picture and the video on their Instagram, and I couldn't. And the reason why I couldn't share it on my Instagram is because that image, it gives me PTSD. Like, it gives me anxiety to see that guy being killed and basically like calling his, asking for his life, and seeing him being killed literally gives me anxiety. And knowing that if this person were white, or this person, if this person was white, point blank period, he would not have been treated in that way. You know, if you look at a few weeks ago in Michigan, you had the white guys at the Capitol or wherever they were at the state building, and they had like all these semi-automatic rifles, and they were like protesting COVID-19. No one does anything to them, but that's an African American group of people. You know, they're looked at differently. You know, they're hurt. So, guys, I was long-winded, but Mr. Lewis and I both care so much about you guys, man. We don't ever want, and with these conversations with our guest speakers and things like that, like what we're trying to do is prepare you for the world. And excuse my language, it's so fucked up. You gotta have so many things you have to worry about besides getting an education and getting a job. Literally just walking down the street is like you guys have this birth